And like I said, I'm getting goosebumps already. It's bringing me back. For me, Soilwork, kind of the standout band of all my the bands I listen to.
Alright, so this time I want to look at stories, like songs with stories kind of involved with them. We're going to stay on the theme of underrated, but focus of today is going to be stories, songs that kind of tell you to take you down a path, songs that kind of feel like you're reading a book or something like that by the time you've gotten through them. So first off, we're going to start off with Soilwork.
Yes, this was my pick. So story songs. It's always easy to find breakup type songs, or if you've gone through a breakup, that's usually when lyrics hit you the most. So like for me, I started listening to Soilwork way back in high school, like the original Predator's Portrait album and stuff. And for me, Soilwork, kind of the standout band of all my the bands I listen to. Usually we're pretty heavy with gent and deathcore kind of stuff. But for Soilwork, that's kind of where I go soft once in a while. And particularly in high school, if I had a breakup or something, or I was pissed off about something, it was Soilwork that I always leaned on. And eventually, Sick Heart River here is what we're going to play. That was kind of the song that became my go-to. So we'll play the video on YouTube here with the lyrics, and you kind of get a feel for it. Kind of a typical breakup sort of song. It's just you initially have that shock of and being upset, whatever, and then you kind of come out of that and be like, you'll see a part. It's like you kind of coming out of it and becoming something new, sort of thing. So we'll go through the lyrics and yeah, hopefully everyone likes it. Definitely underrated. It'll get you right in the feels. Like if you're in that mode of in a breakup,
Sure,
it'll get you right in the feels for sure.
Here we go. Sick Heart River by Soilwork. Check it out. Okay.
I mean, it's pretty standard Soilwork, right?
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know Soilwork, this is like original old school.
Yeah, it's got to be old school. It has that old school Soilwork sound to it.
These guys are way bigger in Europe and stuff. They're a Swedish band, but they did actually do. I think the reason I came across them is I think way back they did a music video where we used to see them when they would come to Toronto, and one of the times they came, they went and filmed a clip at Center Island to end up making it one of their music videos. Anyways, so that's kind of gives them a little bit of a tie to Toronto, I guess. But anyways, in terms of the song, you just the flow of the song, the tone of it, it's clearly a breakup song, And like I said, I'm getting goosebumps already. It's bringing me back to things in high school, So, but so like the first half of the song, sets the pace as usual, and then the rest kind of just follows the same tone, just goes a bit heavier and deeper into that sound, and just keep it going.
All right, let's hit back into it.
Mint.
Nice.
Mint.
Yeah, it's good.
That's Soilwork, man. That's legit Soilwork. That is.
It's very quintessential. Like lyrically, like Soilwork typically is kind of whatever. Like I was actually kind of surprised that you picked Soilwork for this because like in my experience, Soilwork tends to just be like lyrically kind of like whatever. Like it's,
Your figure number 5.
yeah, like a lot of their music is just like I don't even know if they know what they're saying. Like like
Well, I mean, they originally recorded it all in Swedish, I think, and then
yeah,
whatever. But
yeah.
then also like they actually, I don't think anyone produces more volume of music than these guys did.
They
Like
pump stuff out. Yeah,
maybe Children of Bodom was up there at one point, but like they've got so much content, it's insane. So I think they kind of go everywhere.
yeah.
But they do, back album type
Mhm.
songs. They do go there, and this was a good example.
Yeah, definitely. It's
And
underrated for sure.
I mean, how many views in that thing? Fucking 35,000, right? So like, you know,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a good one. So I
If you're ever
guess
going
it's
to a
just
breakup,
more of a like a soul cleanser kind of thing of a descent in that sense. But yeah, that was good.
yeah, you kind of go down like revolution within myself. Still I
Hmm.
remember, still I repent.
Hmm.
I walk through the never despite my descent. Like that's it. And
Hmm.
it flows so nicely. It all kind of goes together. It's great.
Yeah, yeah. You can definitely see the theme in it for sure.
And Bjorn, that lead singer, he's good about that kind of. He's one of those guys who can kind of go everywhere.
Yeah, he's got good versatility for sure. He's got
Yeah.
like the classic metal vocals.
And he was doing that. I mean, this song is old as shit too. That's the thing you got to remember. This song is like whatever. This song came out 20 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So like people weren't doing that back then.
Yeah. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Stay tuned because next up we've got one more song with a story to it. That's Exoplanet 3 by the Contortionists coming up next.